Hey, how's it going, my friend? This is Jacob Laguerre from RetireWithJacob.com, and welcome to video number 6 on the 7-day video boot camp on 7 principles of effective leadership. Now, being able to admit a mistake can be a bit challenging at times. I mean, sometimes it's hard to be able to say that you're wrong and stuff, but it kind of goes back to having humility and being humble and stuff, because especially when it comes to being a leader, it's not always about just being right all the time or always knowing what to do and stuff, because there's going to be times you're not going to be sure what to do. But more importantly, what we're going to focus on today is sometimes you're going to do something and it may not always be the best decision. In fact, it may have an unintended consequence. You just have to be able to be open and accept that sometimes you're just going to drop the ball and stuff. I know I've made plenty of mistakes in my past, and I'm pretty sure if you've been in life for any length of time, you've probably been in a situation where you may have made a mistake or you may have done something that you look back in it and you kind of wish maybe you didn't do it, or you kind of wish you did something a little bit different. But you have to be able to admit when you're wrong, and you have to be able to admit when the knowledge that you have up to that very moment did not suffice. You made a mistake, and that's okay. Now, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes. What's wrong is making the same mistake over and over again and expecting something different to happen. You know what they call that? To do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result? They call that crazy. So leaders aren't crazy. A leader can openly admit when something's not working and they're not getting the result that they're looking for and stuff. Like, you have to be able to be flexible in your approach to life, because life is constantly changing. Things are constantly happening at such a rapid pace, especially in the time that we're living right now. Like, technology is changing faster than we can wrap our heads around and stuff, and things are just constantly on the move and stuff. So there's going to be times where, hey, you're gonna mess up. Sometimes you're gonna drop the ball, and that's okay. Because a leader can openly admit that, and they'll examine what it is that they did wrong without getting down on themselves, without ridiculing themselves, or without beating themselves up. They'll be able to examine what went wrong and what they can do to improve in the future. Because ultimately, a leader is striving towards making things better. But we're not really going to touch on growth now. That's going to be on a later video, just to give you a hint. But guys, hope you got some value out of this. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to mess up sometimes, guys. That's really what I just want to convey to you. This is Jacob Laguerre from RetireWithJacob.com, and I'm going to see you on the next and final video on this video series. Talk soon. Peace.